Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. Thank you again for joining me. Today I got another article I want to read to you. I thought it was important, so I want to share it with you, just like the other one from the other day. Anyways, this book, this article come from written by a man called Josh Lyons, and the magazine is coming out with a magazine called Tomorrow's World, the October-November 2022 edition, of course, and it's entitled "The Inspired Book of Enoch." Did the Apostle Jude quote from a missing book of the Bible? And you know how it is. A lot of people said yes, there's some say no. I'm gonna read this to you. I'm gonna let you be the judge of it. I just want to share it with you and get your views on it in the comments. Your opinions or whatever in the comments below. Okay, here we go. The Book of Enoch has gained popularity in recent years, as indicated by a large variety of YouTube videos sporting millions of views. With this increase in the popularity of the Book of Enoch and its alleged quote in the New Testament, let's take a brief look at it. Is it really an authentic biblical source? For those who may not be familiar with it, the Book of Enoch is a collection of texts written 100 to 300 years before Yeshua's birth and attributed to the biblical Enoch. One of the first people of the Bible describes as having walked with Yahweh. Genesis chapter 5, verses 18 to 24. He was the great-great-great-great-grandson of Adam and the great-grandfather of Noah. And that's you can find that in 1 Chronicles chapter 1, verses 1 through 4. The book bearing Enoch's name is a collection of pseudepigraphal texts, including meaning that they have unknown authors and are falsely attributed to a famous person to make them seem more credible. There were many other pseudepigraphical texts circulating at the time of the Book of Enoch was written. Considering all this, should the Book of Enoch be taken as an inspired word of Yahweh? In short, no. There is much evidence that the Book of Enoch is not part of the Bible. And it says, let's start with Jude 14:15, because a popular claim suggests that these two verses quote the Book of Enoch and therefore show that this book is missing from the Bible. Now, quote here. Quote, now Enoch, the seventh from Adam, prophesied about these men, also saying, behold, the Lord comes with 10,000 of his saints to execute judgment on all, to convict all who are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they have committed in an ungodly way, and of all the harsh things which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. Unquote. This passage is very similar to the passage in the Book of Enoch. However, notice that Jude didn't mention the Book of Enoch. He didn't write the Book of Enoch says. Instead, he quoted Enoch's prophecy, which, while not recorded elsewhere in the Bible, could very well have been part of the knowledge and traditions that they had been passed down at that time. There is no proof that Jude was quoting from the Book of Enoch, which itself could easily have been quoting something else. Another reason is that the Book of Enoch is a pseudepigraphal work, which, as we have seen, means that it has falsely used Enoch's name. Enoch lived more than 3,000 years before the book was written. The Lexham Bible Dictionary confirms that this work, this term literally means false subscribed writings and refers to the works that false claim to be written by a specific author. The very title of the Book of Enoch is a lie. A third reason is that the canon of the Old Testament was completed by Ezra and Nehemiah in about 420 BC. This is likely 100 to 200 years before the Book of Enoch was written. Romans chapter 3 verses 1 through 2 says that Yahweh entrusted the Hebrew scriptures to the Jews, and according to them, the Book of Enoch is not part of those inspired scriptures, which they call the Tanakh. Finally, the Book of Enoch contains far-fetched information that the Bible refutes. For instance, it states that fallen angels have sexual relations with human women to produce a race of giants called Nephilim. This is a popular but incorrect belief, even a potentially blasphemous one that some try to add to Genesis chapter 6. Right here it says, our telecast titled 6 Myths About Angels and Demons explains and debunks the concept of fallen angels fathering giants. This is just one example of erroneous information in the Book of Enoch that does not align with the Bible. Lastly, there is abundant evidence that the Bible is a complete book, inerrant in its original form. The Book of Enoch contains material that can pique the interest of those with itching ears who want to hear some new thing. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 3 and Acts chapter 17 verse 21. Such juicy materials are especially dangerous when they attempt to corrupt understanding of Yahweh's true word. So that's all for that article. It's a little article, but I found it pretty interesting and enlightening. And I just figured I'd share it with you because I just want to get your take on it. What do you think about it? Do you believe that Jude was quoting from the Book of Enoch somewhere else? Do you not believe it? I'd love to hear about it. And I thank you again for, stopping by and listening to me. And please watch my other videos. And like I said before, comment below about that. And until we meet again, peace out and shalom. Thank you.